What do we do when we find ourselves in situations in life where we feel like the walls are closing in on us? That things are kind of getting a little too tight, a little too close for comfort. What am I talking about? It could be lots of things. It could be a situation at work where I do my job the way I like to do my job. I know I get things done. I know I do it to the best of my ability. But my boss keeps coming down on me hard. He keeps telling me, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you taking more initiative? What are you doing with your time? Why aren't you hitting your goals? Could be on the street. Could be I'm on my way to work and I'm stopped in traffic and somebody's honking the horn at me. And I'm stopped in traffic. What am I supposed to do? But he keeps honking and honking. What am I supposed to do? I feel like, oh my God, it's just getting too close. Could be with my family. That when I come home, I like to see things organized. And I like things to be calm and functioning properly. And it happens that when I get home, everything's upside down. And the kids are screaming at each other, and my wife isn't handling it, and I feel like there's no air to breathe. I feel like I can't function in such a situation. What is that? Why do we get that feeling? So Rabbi Nachman tells us in Torah 195, Batzar hirchavtali. He tells us a very, very important secret. And it's really a secret because it's something you wouldn't have figured out on your own. What happens? I get into a situation like that, and the normal thing to do, like we talked about in a previous class, is to get angry, to run away, to start criticizing, to tell people you're doing it all wrong. That's the normal thing to do. But what really is happening? What really is happening is Hashem is giving us an opportunity to face a challenge. And that challenge is that things aren't going the way I want them to go. That there's something, there are boundaries around me. There's something that's holding me in to the situation. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So normally, what's my reaction? To break the situation. To say, you're doing it all wrong. To tell my wife, you need to make sure that the kids are organized, that the house is organized, that dinner's on the table. To tell my boss, you know what, you don't like my work, you can go somewhere. But what happens when I do that? Does anything really good happen when I do that? When I break the boundaries? Usually not. So what am I supposed to do? Hashem put me in this situation. Hashem, you get me out. That's the secret. The secret is that Hashem put you in this situation for a reason. That there's a challenge for you to face. And the challenge is to figure out how you can deal with the situation within the boundaries. The boundaries of traffic. Somebody's honking at me. I can either go ballistic on him, or I can get out of the car. Or I can get out of the car and ask him, is everything okay with you? Are you in stress? I mean, I understand that I can't go anywhere. But you're honking because there's something wrong. Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do for you? To go to my wife, maybe not in the situation when I come home, but afterwards. I can go to my wife and I can say, sweetheart, I could see that things weren't going the way you really wanted them to go. Is there something you want to talk about? Is there anything I can do to help? And by doing that, then I move out of being in a situation of having constraints and boundaries to a situation of opportunity. If I say to my boss, calmly, I'm doing the best that I can. I feel like I'm putting in all the time that I can, all of my talents into the job, into the projects. Is there something else that you need? Is there something that we need in our situation, in our work, that we don't have, and I'm not able to provide it? So let's see what we can do, because neither of us want to be in a situation where we're disappointed that we're not reaching our goals. And if we don't have all the resources to do it, so it's an impossible opportunity. It's an impossible challenge, right? Hashem does give us everything we need in order to face the challenges and succeed. What does it need? What do we need to do sometimes? We need to withhold from breaking the boundaries. If we can do that, then we can look for other opportunities. What happens when I'm in a room that's closing, the walls are closing in on me, and I know I can't go forward, backward, to the right or the left, what can I do? I can look up. I can look up. There's plenty of room to move up. In my neshama, in my soul, I can rise above the situation and look for other opportunities of how to deal with the challenge. With this wisdom, B'ezrat Hashem, with God's grace, we'll be able to face the challenges that we have in our lives and not break the boundaries, because those boundaries are things that are in a that create a situation for us to grow up. If we break the boundaries, then we're going to grow to the sides. What does growing to the sides mean? Expanding ourselves into other situations where people don't want us and we're not really supposed to be there. We're supposed to be able to function within those boundaries. If we go up, then we're growing higher, we're growing towards Hashem, and we're creating more opportunity for ourselves to grow. B'ezrat Hashem, we should use this to grow higher and higher and reach all the heights that we want. All the best. B'atzlacha.